Okay, so Beast has been out for a few hours now, and obviously I've dropped my summoning video. We did the summons, I did what I had to do, and I got my Beast up to a good amount, I'll say, a pretty decent amount. So here's the man of the hour. Managed to get an extra 2 dupes into him, so we are working with 2 of his passives. His initial first dupe, and then of course the increase on the HP side of things. Skills, just kind of leveling it out, kind of balancing it out, and then with the artifacts, of course I decided to go with what I mentioned about my build because it works. Obviously, because I do have his first unlocked passive, or the first dupe, I am now also looking into catering to a crit build of him because I also want to try that out. So I'll have to do that for a separate video. For this video, we'll work with what we've got here right now. Obviously, when it comes to the stat side of things, it's asking you to cater to, what was it, attack, HP, and crit hit damage, which makes absolute sense because I will admit, testing this man out, his HP, how quickly it reduces, it's insane and scary. So yeah, obviously with the attack and crit is, well, I would say the crit is more for the first dupe. If you don't have the first dupe, you don't really need to cater to the crit. Yeah, we'll go with that. Wait, is it apply? Okay, hold up. You might not. Let me just double check his kit. We're gonna go through his kit right now. Okay, so let's have a look at Beast himself. So when it comes to the weapon itself, in all honesty, I really wouldn't say that the weapon is anything too necessary, truth be told. But basically, it gives him an increase in his basic damage by 8%, maximum 30%. And then on top of that, when the user's basic attack hits, it takes damage equal to 0.5% of the current HP, but deals damage equal to 0.2 of the current HP to the targets. So that's pretty much the weapon and how it's working. Again, I mean, realistically, I mean, it's nice to have because you are going to be utilizing the basic attack a lot for Beast, but yeah, you can quite easily use like a weapon that gives you like attribute advantage, etc. So that'll work just as fine, as well as like the battle act, which will give you additional damage for your core damage. So again, those weapons will just, those are rare weapons, SR weapons that work just as fine. Going into the skill itself, again, so there's no break. He is just a full-on dark, an attacking character, of course. So his core attack holds a decent amount of power. The core attack, being the slaughter, provides bleed. So this is one of the attacks that will apply the bleed onto the enemy. So will his basic skill, violent assault. Again, good damage at the very beginning, we'll say. Percentages there. Extreme attack beast form holds little power, but that's not what it's there for. It's basically to activate all the buffs and the debuffs, as you could say. So with the extreme attack beast form, he applies the super armor effect, increase the user's basic attack damage and attack speed by 30%. However, you also take that 15% increased damage, and you also apply damage over time onto yourself. So once you apply the extreme attack beast form, yeah, make the best of your attack. Just go full on the offensive. So you got to be very cautious and be very catering to the basic attack once the extreme attack beast form is applied, because yeah, your health speed, your HP does drop pretty fast. And that's why with the gear sets, with the accessory set that I've got going on right now, it really is effective to have that gear set on because you drop so quick, it's insane. The support skill, this one was also very scary because, of course, when I did run my Jinwoo, having a maxed out scythe to then having Beast come in, because the maxed out scythe is already making it so that I take 15% more increased damage. So for Beast to come in and add on an extra 10%, yeah, I was losing health really badly if I got hit. It was scary. So, but the trade-off was nice because I was doing a lot more damage. But yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. The QTE skill, yeah, I don't know what more to say. It does good damage. It's got good area control. We'll say that. And then the ultimate. Yeah, the user's damage increased by 10% for every 10% of the user's HP loss. So if you have the first skill and if you maximize the ultimate on like the 9-second mark, this ultimate hits like an absolute truck. If you have low HP also, taking that into consideration, because again you're getting that plus 10% for each 10% of the HP lost. Yeah, his ultimate, I will say, when it comes to in a red button situation where, you know, things are looking bad in terms of health and he's about to go, if you can drop that ult right there and then, yeah, his damage output at that specific moment is pretty disgusting with what you can achieve. I will say that. So that was, I think out of everything, that is what I found most impressive. Like a big red button before he went, you know, I had to pass it on to my other 2 hunters. That came in. So, going over to the passive, the user's skill damage increases equal to 50% of the user's reduced HP ratio when slaughter or violent approach hits inflicts bleed on the target. Obviously, world bosses won't get affected now since they've started adding that on since the last issue with bleed. The skill damage the user deals to the targets inflicted with bleed with magic beast claws and slaughter increased by 20%. So again, once you get the bleed going on with these 2 specific attacks, then you can really feed off from that. Now going into the dupe side of things, so obviously when the user uses extreme attack beast form, increase critical hit rate and critical hit damage by 3% every first second for 10 seconds. There we go, that's what I was talking about. So when it comes to building up your beast, if you do not have the first dupe, do not cater to crits. It's as simple as that. Just don't cater to it. If you have it, cater. Simple. HP increase, this is huge. This is huge. Increase basic attack and core attack damage effect to bleeding targets by 40%. That's huge in terms of damage. The user's basic attack damage increases by 40%. Basically, the basic attack from Beast right now is where the money is basically. And then if you max him out, the user's skill damage increases proportionally to 80% of the user's reduced HP ratio, of course. So that is pretty much Beast in a nutshell. Again, obviously when it comes to his dupe side of thing, it really is just catering more so that he's doing a ton of damage as soon as possible. And it makes complete sense because this man's health is dropping, or this beast's health is dropping really fast. So let me get in some gameplay so you guys can see on how his HP is working and whatnot. Alright, let's get things cooking, shall we? So I'm in a dungeon raid where Dark has the advantage play, so we're just going to go straight into things. So, I mean, look, you don't have to use the extreme speed if you don't want to, but I will say it does kind of slow things down a bit. So, if I activate right now, obviously my crits are all in effect, and it just, yeah, it really does speed up the process. I guess you could say that, obviously, with the... Did I not kill you? Okay. Yeah, if you look at my health right now, you know, that right there is a scary amount to drop. I'm not gonna lie, like, that is not something that I would like. So that's why I mentioned, you know, maybe having a healer might be something nice to have. You can really kind of put the skills together right there. I mean, yeah, he really, like, truth be told, he cuts through so quickly. It's beautiful. I will give him that. But it is a risk of a character to take. 100%. This is most definitely a risk of it. I feel like in a boss situation you'll be absolutely fine, but like if there's multiple grunts such as these, yeah, it's a scary one. It's a scary one, not to say the least. So right, I kind of want to make sure that I'm gonna break him actually before I do anything. Let's see if we can cater to that. I did take off certain gears off so that's fine. Oh my god, I can't see what's going on. Okay. There we go. Shoot. Up. There we go. Oh wait, I need to wait, where is Beast at? I need to make sure that Beast is prepared. So let me just jump in here. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna, I don't know if I want to choose to lose some HP here. Actually no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Right, let me see if I can break you. Nice. And then what I will do is I'll drop you this, drop this, do that. Drop that, and then just making sure that I'm doing everything. Okay, there we go. Trying to make sure that my crits are still active. Yeah. Beautiful. Then I feel like in a boss situation, if you keep a whips about you, you might be able to, because as long as you can, let's say, I don't know, keep alive on that 1 HP and actually, you know, dodge all the attacks and whatnot, you might be able to get away with it in terms of just keeping alive for the longest part and then just doing a ton of damage. That might be the way for Beast. So if you're good at your dodges, if you're good at your timing and aware of, you know, your attacks, then you might have some luck with Beast, not to say the least. So let's do that, shall we? I'm just gonna go straight in and activate everything. The damage is there. It's really, I can't wait to actually get a crit build on him, boys. It's going to be really clutch. So yeah, have him like in and out, just come in, do the damage, get control. What you got for me? Okay, I did dodge there. I'm not gonna lie, I did. Hey, this game is kind of messing me up here. Your boy did dodge. Okay, activate that. Dodge. Beast comes in. Oh, that was very uncalled for. Okay, so one thing which I'm going to cater to now is that ultimate strike is our big red button. So what I want to do is I want to activate that whilst I've got my crit activated, while I've got low health. So there's a lot I want to factor in and kind of maximize my... Are they throwing manure at? Oh my god. Yeah, for a second I thought they were... You know how monkeys are. Okay. Okay, so now we'll bring in Beast. Okay, activate that. Raw. That is good damage. Okay, now we're going to go with the ult here. Damn! And then we die because of the bleed. Oh no! It's good. It's good. That's the yeah, I'm gonna need to bring a heal onto him. Where do you go? Come back. But yeah, a prime example in a boss situation, if you know the routine of the boss itself, you can actually utilize Beast in a beautiful manner. So in situations like that, where you guys are watching right now, he works so freaking good. And of course with this boss we can also apply bleed, so we can actually benefit from all of that. So in a situation like that, beautiful, lovely, he works just as fine. But overall looking at Beast, is he needed? Can you skip? Because also we have to keep in mind is HAE-IN is next. We know that she's going to be the next character. We know she's going to be the global 1 banner, or global day 1 banner, should I say. So, and I feel like for the most part when it comes to Beast, a lot of people are going to be catering to and only getting that initial copy. So with all that being said, honestly, as it stands, I kind of prefer the light version of Yunho than I do the Beast variant. Although the Beast variant does hold a lot of power, don't get me wrong, damage-wise, and bleed, of course, fantastic. I do prefer the light. And with all of that, and considering that most people are going to be going for only the initial copy and probably won't even touch the weapon, not that even you need the weapon to be honest, Beast is 100%, no, Beast is a 1000% a skippable character. I actually suggest people skip. If you're free to play, if you spend just a little bit, maybe even if you're a dolphin, please skip Beast. As of right now, I am not really seeing much value in this character in the current situation of where solo leveling the rise is. Look, he's a good character, dark type wise, doing damage, cool. I just don't see him being a must-have character that will effectively make your account and elevate your account to a whole new level. That's just, I don't see that. So with that being said, he is 100% a skip. 100% a skip. No doubt in my mind. If anything, I'm going to be completely honest with you boys. I should have only done my summons to the point where I got 2 copies. I shouldn't have gone for that 3rd copy. Shouldn't have gone for that 3rd copy. So that was my mistake right there. But yeah, that is where I'm at, and that's how I genuinely feel about this character. Cool character, he's mid, and Mass also came out and actually said that beforehand on the test servers, Beast was an amazing character that for release that they've slightly nerfed him. I don't know what the nerf is, I don't know how bad things are or how things were before to how he is now. All we know is to how he was before, he was, I guess, so broken that they had to alter him for the release. So God knows what Beast was doing when he was on the test servers. I don't know. But apparently he was broken. There you go. But anyway, if you guys wanted my honest opinion from what I've experienced, he's a skip. Even when I am going to go about building my crit version of him, and I'll do a video for that, he's still going to be a skip. So, yeah, not a character that you need. Again, if we're going up against HAE-IN being the next character, I highly suggest we all be prepared for that character. Because with that character, the consistency of just non-stop nuking because of the crits is going to be there, and we don't have to worry about the whole HP loss. Yeah, there's no consequence basically with HAE-IN. So anyway boys, that's my honest opinion, and yeah, he's a skip. If you want to summon, I always say this, if you want to summon, it's your account, do as you please. If you're a fan of this character, do as you please. I wish you all the best of luck. But if you're on the fence and you want others' opinions, from what I've experienced, yeah, he's okay. But for the most part, I would say safe for HAE-IN. That being said, I've got a good idea on how I want to put him on the tier list, but I want to do my crit build first before I do my tier list on where I place him. But he is no way means broken, needed, highly wanted character. Nowhere near that.